Okay, I'm recording now. Which is good because I didn't want to get like. Which, if we did the thing where it was like we got like halfway through an intro and we're like, oh hey, we didn't record, that would be like the classic us though, for the 100th
Yeah,
episode.
yeah, that would suck.
Yeah, it would, because you'd think after 100 episodes we'd well, technically we've done more than 100 episodes because we did the one that nobody's ever seen, and then we recorded one using some app on the internet and it sucked, and then we recorded
Yeah.
the one episode twice. And then there was like probably a couple episodes that we forgot to, like I forgot to hit record on or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there was one that we felt like was real bad, so we didn't put it out. Or we might have ended up putting it out. I don't remember.
I cannot remember either. But it's been a good run for 100, so let's go with the intro, I guess. This is Better Than Statics, 100th episode, and I'm your host, per usual, most of the time. Like, yeah, I think there's only been like one episode I've not been host. Maybe two. I'm your host, Tyler. And with me, I have my buddy Lucas.
Hey,
And my buddy Chris.
Hi.
Oh, what? You didn't do a cool one. Dang it.
I ran out like 4 weeks ago.
I
that's a lot
understand
of
that.
pressure trying to come up with something new every week.
No kidding.
So just like 2 words every week. But anyways, so
Snap, crackle, and pop.
that one wasn't. Chris has had better ones than that. So
Yeah, like I said, it's hard.
I mean it is. I'm trying to think of like what episode this would be on Skype, but there's no way of telling what number this is on Skype. But today I had initiated the call and Lucas answered while he's in the bathroom taking a pee.
I mean, you know,
He says he was watching a video in the bathroom.
yes, I was.
He says it was Achievement Hunter.
Yes, it was.
I don't believe him.
I can tell you specifically what video it was.
All right, let's hear it.
It was the best of Achievement Hunter singing.
Ugh.
There's that. Well, I mean, does
I
it
can't
just
stand
play
that.
all the times that they sing and they're calling that the best of, or what?
It's a montage.
I mean, I
Yeah,
understand
it's
it's a
just-
montage, but how do you discern? Because they're not good singers.
I mean, they're not, but it's funny whenever they sing.
That's
I
true.
can't stand it.
Why not?
Really?
I hate it every time.
I think it's hilarious.
It depends on what game they're doing. Like when it's like if it's just Minecraft stuff, that's fine because that adds a little bit of like panache on some like monotonous scenes. But we were talking about things like I guess things we hated about Achievement Hunter. Is there anything you've hated about our show?
It's not that I can nothing specific.
Okay, good. Wait, is there something general you hate?
No, I don't know. I don't know. You're stressing me out.
I'm sorry. I just was like you said nothing in particular. I'm like, well, is there something like that's like very like discreet? The audience probably has a list of things we do that they probably hate. But for one, not coming prepared for an episode, that one's probably on the top of the list.
Yep, that happens quite a lot.
Yeah. So do you have any like favorite thing about the podcast we do?
Huh?
Do you have anything that you like a lot that like about the podcast that we do?
I'm a pretty middle of the road guy.
What about you,
I-
Lucas?
It's good to catch up with Lucas.
Yeah,
Well, I was about to say, but
I
not
like
me, but I
hanging
see.
out for an hour every
But
week.
I see Tyler all the time, so it's not like I'm catching up with him. So like,
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, I guess we'll get into like some some weekly updates and forget about. Let's not make the 100th episode a big deal, I guess. So last week, me and
Well,
Chris,
what's your favorite things about the episode, Kirby? What do you hate about the podcast?
I hate that I have. No, I'm just kidding. I think my least favorite thing, and it's not even like something I hate. It's just like of the things that we have that like I have to do. I think the social media part is my least favorite. But like it doesn't suck. It's just a minor inconvenience to remember to do it on
Yeah.
Mondays. My favorite, as I do like editing. Editing is fun because it's like learning a new skill. It's been something I'm still not perfect at it, but I've come a long way because I used to suck.
Yeah.
But yeah, our audience is probably like, "Amen." Yep, preaching to the choir. But no, I really do enjoy getting to hang out with you guys. Like I get to see Chris every over every week, regardless if we do a podcast episode or not. But getting to see you, Lucas, is fun because like we used to hang out all the time when we lived in Lexington. So like it's good to sit down and catch up with you because that is one of the highlights of this, and it's just good to have like. I guess this is like decompressing time of just like if we have something that grinds our gears throughout our week or like something awkward, we can like tell each other about it, and it's either yeah you freaking screwed up or no it's okay I would have been awkward in that moment too, which most of the time it's the second one that oh yeah I would have been awkward in that too.
Yeah.
But that's good. I think it's like it's definitely helped my communicating skills. Is one thing because it's just like I don't care what I say because I've said some embarrassing things on here that not a bunch of people, like 60 people have heard, whereas like if I'm a group of people and I don't care what I say, it's like 5 people that hear, so that's good for me I think. But yeah, I didn't think we'd make it to 100 episodes. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought we might have made it a year. We've made it like 3 years. So that's good. I don't know how many more years we'll make it, but
it doesn't feel like we've done it for 3 years, that's for sure.
I know. Well, we did it 2016, and we started doing it on YouTube. I think the first one we recorded on your phone that nobody's ever seen was in October or November in 2016. But yeah. So it's I guess not quite 3 years. It's almost 3 years. But because it's been 3 years since we've had our Podbean account. So we've been doing it, I guess, I don't know. It's roughly 3 years. But I didn't think we'd make it this far. I'm really glad we did. We've had some fun times. We've had some not so fun times. The thick and the thin. But anyways, back to the weekly update. Sorry we didn't put out an episode last week, everyone. Lucas had schoolwork because he's getting a master's, and we're proud of him because he'll be done soon, I think. I don't know.
School stuff. It should be done in August.
Yeah! Lucas will have an MBA.
Yeah.
And then me and Chris went to Kings Island, which is way more fun than Lucas is. I wasn't going to...
Yes.
Because I wasn't going to have time to edit because we went to Kings Island, because I usually edit on Saturdays. Which, while we're speaking of it, we're probably not going to have an episode the next week because I'll be on a cruise next week.
Ooh,
yeah,
fun.
Be in the Bahamas.
Bahama Mama.
Oh, yeah.
No, his mom's not going.
Yeah. Whoa, hey, Chris, I'll fight
I was
you.
talking about Kirby.
Yeah, Lucas knows me. Lucas seen me some ways.
Sorry.
You and your 2 towels.
Yeah, man.
Well, I don't get what's wrong with 2 towels.
Hey, all of your cabin mates are gonna be like, "Oh, Tyler has gotten all the towels."
Yeah.
Well, they replenish them every day.
So whenever you go to a hotel and you stay for a week, it's like as you're checking in, your first thing is like, "Oh, can you send up some extra towels?"
Well, no, because there's usually 4 in the bathroom when you get there.
Right.
So when I share, well, no, hold on. Like, there's at least 2. So sometimes when I go on a work trip, sometimes me and Greg share a room just because, like, the state always reimburses us, but it might take some time and it's just like the initial charge or whatever. So I don't want to take all the towels if there's only 2 in there. It's like I go check. If not, I go find if there's not more than 2, I'll go find like a maid cart and grab 2 towels. Like, I'm not just going to hog all the towels. When we went to Austin, I only used 1 towel, and Lucas still had to use his t-shirt to dry off.
I had to use my shirt.
That's what I said.
I'm pretty sure I wore it for the rest of the day, too. I didn't have anything else.
You had a washcloth you could have dried off with.
No, all of them were dirty.
Well, like, I only used 1 towel that whole trip. They didn't tell us where the extra towels were.
Yeah.
I don't think there were. That was a very weird house.
There wasn't many places you could hide extra towels in that place.
We looked everywhere. It took us forever to find a knife to cut the bread we got from the lady in Arkansas.
Yeah, for real.
That bread was dope, though.
It was good bread.
It was very yeasty. That's kind of like we've kind of done a flashback on a bunch of episodes because we talked about towels in one episode. We usually talk about bathroom stuff at some point, and then we had a whole maybe 3 episodes built around our vacation, like going like up to vacation, then after vacation. What's so funny, Chris?
I I found a Facebook group called a group where we all pretend to be boomers. So like it's a bunch of people like age 18 to like 30, and we all get on this Facebook group and post like Facebook memes that are like old people Facebook memes, and we have like comments that are like it's kind of ridiculous. Like I'm having a Tupperware party again. Like
What the heck?
people just not being able to post stuff correctly. It's just an entire Facebook group about this, and I've been laughing all afternoon about this stuff.
We'll have to
I
go
bet
check
there's
out Kroger soon.
I bet there is a picture of Ewan McGregor. It says like if you love Jesus.
Dude, let me see if I can find. And I actually got in on this good
Oh.
one here.
You've been getting on a lot of threads. I've seen your name like 7 times as you scrolled through.
Yeah, like I just accidentally tagged her, and I said, and she said, "What do y'all need help with?" And I just kept saying Pizza Hut. Like, when is the Pizza Hut coming? And then she's like, "I'm not Pizza Hut. Please call them. I cannot help. I hope you have garlic bread."
How do you find? Here's the thing. How do you find such a niche group on
I
Facebook?
saw somebody post about it on Twitter, and then I went and found it on break at work.
Oh my
and, like,
gosh!
I love this. I love this group so much. It makes social media so much more enjoyable to me. I love it so much.
How
and
many
we're-
people are in that group?
Over 12,000 people.
You've got to be kidding me that there's over 12,000 people that want to act like they're a boomer. That want to act like they're in
wow.
their 40s.
Somebody broke character just to comment on how funny my comment was. I appreciate that.
Wow.
Like I just said, my grandson's told me about the new YOLO yogurt today. We'll have to check at Kroger soon. I just commented, I love Kroger's. I support small business and never go to Walmart. Shop Kroger.
My gosh.
I'm getting into character. I love it.
Well,
Like,
you
I'm
don't really
serious.
have
Like,
a different
I've
name.
been on this group all afternoon since I got home from work, just laughing at stuff.
I was about to ask you what your name is, but it's the same as your regular Facebook name. You would like RP GTA mod, Chris. I feel like if you like this.
Oh no, I feel like this is a little less work.
Yeah, I mean, because there's no grinding to get cash to play GTA. It's just you get to post whatever you want as long as you stay in character. Did Chris, like, freeze?
I think so. Bye, Chris.
Bye.
My internet.
Well, you had like 700 tabs open, Chris.
I have 4 tabs open.
That's too many.
That's an equivalent of 700.
All right, fine. I've got 1 tab open now.
You missed all of our talk. Like I was like we were talking about RP GTA mod, and then how the Facebook group is less work than the GTA mod or GTA RP mod.
I love my. I'm just gonna get back on here and listen to y'all chat.
Well, are you not gonna chat, Chris?
Well, I'll try to, but when my internet goes out again, who knows?
I guess we're playing to that.
Dude, I'm doing my best, man.
No, I get you. So, Chris has his like, I don't even know what you would call this Facebook group. Is it?
It's almost.
Is it a role playing?
I think it's high art.
It's high art.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I think it qualifies
bullcrap.
for high art.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's an ironic Facebook group.
Oh man, that one's really good.
I think Chris has found his true people. I just didn't realize there was that many of Chris's people
Oh my
of
god.
over
My
12,000.
grandson is so handsome. Oh my god, that kills me. Because I've had that on my pictures of me. It's like, oh, my nephew's so handsome. Oh man.
I guess that it's like ironic role. I don't know.
It's totally ironic.
I know it's ironic and you're role playing, but what do you call this Facebook group?
Sorry, I don't know what you would call this. This is like people with too much time on their hands.
Yeah, me. Yeah, I posted an article about a Knoxville restaurant under fire for bikini-clad servers. I just said, back in my day, men could eat where they wanted. The world these days, when we can't look at women while we ask, this is Obama's fault.
The fact that you misspelled eat is great.
Yeah.
But how did I would here is my thing with this. If I saw the tweet, I would have checked out the Facebook group.
Somebody liked it, and then like they liked the tweet that I saw. Like one of the people I follow, it was like so and so liked this tweet, and I looked at it and I read the post and I went, this is home.
Well, like I would have never had the desire to start posting it. I would have read through stuff, but I would.
No, it's way more fun if you join in, dude.
Yeah, that's what I say about this podcast, Chris. Yeah, most of the time you're playing Xbox.
Well, you said it would screw up my internet, so I didn't.
No, I appreciate. No, what I'm saying is I appreciate that, but like it's like you said, it's way more fun if you interact. So what I'm saying is when we do the podcast, it's more fun when you interact. But I am super proud of you. This is a very good example of why the internet is fun. That is wholesome. It's a wholesome fun. You can find it. It takes the random like of a page you follow on Twitter. That's probably the most useful, like most useful, like happenstance of the feature that like where Twitter notifies you, hey, someone you follow liked this thing.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Why does I made lentils for dinner make you laugh so much?
It's this comment that she posted underneath it. My Harold has been a little backed up, comma, his hemorrhoids are bothering him. Hemorrhoids. Oh, I'm sweating. Oh my god.
I'm gonna start texting you like this, but actually in conversation, but text like I'm a boomer.
But it's not going to be as funny though.
No, but it'll be like just misspelled words, and like
but when you do it, it's going to bother me because you're just doing it to get on my nerves.
No, I want to join in the fun, but I don't want the notification.
I can invite.
I don't want to be a part of the Facebook group. It's too many notifications on Facebook.
It doesn't give you notifications when people post in the group.
Are you sure?
Yes, it doesn't affect my phone. It only affects my phone if somebody comments on a post I've commented on, or if they like a comment or something like that, or if I make a post and people comment on it.
Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. But these whole like random Facebook groups that so and so joined the group, like I don't give a crap who joined it.
No, I'll invite you. Hold on. How do I do that? I sound old now. Oh, there you are. Hold on. I sound.
The person making fun of people is now being made fun of because he's technologically inept.
Oh, now there's 14.7 thousand members of this group.
How fast did this grow? Who liked this? Like the
oh, there's
the
5
tweet?
upcoming get-togethers. No, thank you. This is so perfect. Help!
I feel like we need to tweet this from our podcast Twitter to where everybody else can join. Because that way they can actually partake in the fun.
I'm telling you, I love this place.
One thing that I've been enjoying here recently...
Neighbor's dog is shutting in my yard again. Cute dog, how much? It's perfect. It's just...
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
You can keep partaking in the Facebook festivities.
Yeah, I will.
We're gonna transition to another topic. One thing I've been enjoying here recently is like I've been drawing a lot more, and one thing that I want to try is so that like you have the Pokemon fusions. I want to start drawing those of just random ones when I join it, like when I go to the page and see them. I want to do it because like today on one of my breaks, I loaded the page and I had a Gyarados, which was Gyarados and Pidgeotto, and I think that would look dope as a thing.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that would be pretty awesome.
they also say you can type your name; it'll choose your starter. So I did that for I did it for my first name, and then like just my last name, and then my first and last name. So Tyler, I got Weeduck, which is Weedle and Psyduck, and that's so freaking.
Okay.
That would be derpy.
I just opened it up right now. Okay, I just
Okay.
opened it up.
What did you get?
Mr. Bone.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Mime and Cubo. That's awesome.
Mr. Bone.
That's such a good one.
So for your next one, Kirby, I want you to give us the name of
Okay,
what you got,
Yeah.
and let's see if we can guess what to go into it.
Okay, so the next name I put in was Kirby. Like you see where it says enter your name to see your starter. I put in Kirby, and I got Dragongar.
So Dragonair and
It's Fardo.
Fardo.
Farfetch'd and Ditto. That's good. But Dragongar, Chris, who is it?
Dragon
be-
Gar. Is it only
Gotta
the
be
first generation?
Dragonair and Gengar.
Yeah, probably.
It's Dragonite and Gengar. You were so
Dragonite,
close.
Gengar.
Yeah.
Close enough.
And then the next one, I put my whole name, Tyler Kirby, and I got Psychoke.
His dumb face.
Is that Dragonite and Ditto? So
Yeah.
Dragon Toe.
Giganto,
Wait, what was your last one?
Psychoke.
I know Machoke, but Kafkuno.
Psychoke. Psychoke.
I don't know the first one.
Scyther.
Psyduck and oh.
Oh, Scyther.
Yeah.
Scyther, no Scything.
I wanted to draw these on like the sticker things.
Whoa!
Woo. Marowak and Starmie make a cool one. It looks weird. Do Kingler and Sea King.
Oh, that's.
I was watching a YouTube video and they randomly got this.
So I just did this, and I got Nidoeel,
Nido, is it Nido King or Nido Queen?
Nidoran.
Oh dang, those are tough. And what was
It's
the
on
second part?
pod.
Say it again.
Nidoeel?
So Cyndaquil? No.
No. It is Seal. I got
Oh,
Nidoran and Seal.
that one probably just like a purple seal though.
Yup. With a little spot coming out of its head.
Oh wait, go back. Sfeel and Mankey make a good one.
Hitmonster.
Hitmonster, so Cloyster and Hitmonchan. It's a fun thing to play around with. So it's fun to open it up and see what it automatically goes to, and then put in your name and see what it is. Because when I put in Tyler, I got Weeduck, and I also redid it. It remembers names, so like it doesn't just do a random every time you put a name in. It's got a set one for each name. So Weeduck was it was looking pretty derpy.
Oh, it's Hitmonther.
What were you gonna think it was?
Hitler.
No,
Yeah,
we can do this.
no.
We can do this. We can do this. We can make it say so. Do Hitmonlee.
No, it does Hitmon.
Oh, it
So
does.
it goes-
Yeah.
it does Hitmon, so it's not going to do it.
Maybe they knew that. Maybe they had already thought about how to what you could make.
Slow tongue.
I asked my girl what she liked about me. She said she liked my slow tongue.
Yeah. Wasn't that a
God,
popular
right.
song a few months
Right
ago? Or a year ago? Or
Slow tongue.
whenever
What the heck are you talking about? Slow tongue.
The slow hands. It was a bad joke.
Oh yeah. And slow.
I don't know.
hands.
Yeah, that song. I don't know who sings it or anything. It's just what
I don't either.
Metarath.
Metarath.
That's a great name.
The name is awesome, but the Pokemon looks awful. It's Metapod and Poliwrath.
Ah, cool.
That one actually looks good. Some of them fit. Like some of the models
of
fit
them-
together
these
really
are
well. And some of them
awful.
don't.
Polysword. These are. Oh, that one's pretty awesome. I'm not
Mudos,
gonna lie.
Catterstar is
Harder
cool.
or Catterstar.
Onth.
Meowth and Onyx. That's a good. Anything with Onyx. Is,
Dude.
I feel
think
like
I've-
if you changed anything or like combined anything with
Genghis
Geodude,
Chew.
it's gonna be awesome.
Genghis Chew looks cool. Yeah, anything with Geodude is just gonna be a ball with arms. Pedra.
But the name's gonna be good.
Odd tongue.
I wonder if you can make one say penis.
Why would you?
I feel like you could do it. Also, I think it's the first, like, it's the original 100 Pokemon for this.
150.
150.
Those are the only ones that exist.
Well, no, because we're about to get Sword and Shield. We're all probably gonna get it too.
Yeah, Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
Where, like a bunch of the Pokemon are allowed to go into the game.
They aren't allowed.
No,
Yeah.
there's no national Pokedex,
I don't understand.
Yeah, it's just going to be a regional.
so I'm not getting it.
That is kind of lame.
I'm not getting
I don't see why that's such a big problem.
It's not a
Because
big problem. I would
it.
want
Huge
them.
problem.
Why?
Well, no.
Because people have been able to transfer their Pokemon from like Diamond and Pearl up until this point, and now they won't be able to transfer over to the new games.
But how would you do that? Because how did you get from Game Boy to DS? Well, never mind. That's a dumb question. Because you just put the Game Boy game in the DS and you can do it
Okay,
that way.
you could get. There's a place in Pearl you could go to transfer your Pokemon from Ruby and Sapphire to Pearl, and you could. There was mechanisms in each game where you could do that.
But this one, how would you transfer from DS to Switch? I guess
I don't know.
Wi-Fi?
They've made a way to do it from DS to 3DS.
Yeah, but that's not as big of a.
There's an app called the Pokebox on the Nintendo Store. Why couldn't you just buy it there, transfer it to it on the cloud, and put it in another game?
I understand why you're upset, but
I just
also I don't think it would be as upsetting to me because the game is still going to be good. Yes, I won't be able to have like my favorite Pokemon, which is Ursaring, but I can't help that.
I mean, my thing is like, which again, this is coming from somebody that hasn't played a Pokemon game since Emerald, and before that Yellow, so it's been a while. But I don't understand why that's a problem, because I feel like if you transfer your Pokemon over, do they come over at like a really low level?
No, they come in as you transferred them.
Okay, so if you have like a level 100 whatever,
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like that's game breaking.
No, well they won't. But they won't obey you.
Oh, I gotcha. Because
And most of the like the ways you do that weren't available until after you beat the Pokemon League anyway.
okay.
Like, it
Well
would only
then,
become unlocked after you beat the game.
what happens if like 6 months down the road they're like, okay, we're gonna transfer
Well, they should have said that.
generation by generation?
Well, they haven't. Well, they haven't said that. As far as we know now, they're like, well, There's no national decks. These Pokemon are not in the game. They haven't coded them in, as of yet.
Yeah,
So-
but that's easily an update. It's not like
Yeah, but all we have to work with is like, well, they're not doing it. So
Here's my thing that I would really like for Nintendo to do for the Switch is let you play the old Pokemon games on the Switch, like put them in the store remastered or something. That's such a good money maker for them. Like, who wouldn't? If you care anything about like Yellow or any of the original games, you're gonna buy it on your Switch where you can play it wherever you want, and then you could get Ruby and Emerald and stuff, and then maybe use that to transfer them into this new, like, to Sword and Shield maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really see why it's such a big game, but I've also not been in Pokemon for a long time, so I don't really care. But I feel like it's just a new game. You're supposed to kind of start from nothing and build your way through it. So that's the point I'm looking at it.
Well, yeah,
I want to
and
buy
you-
it and
and
play
you-
it. I
and
want to
you-
have fun with it.
And you do that, like, to be able to like switch, like transfer Pokemon from old games into the new, like into your game, like into your new game. You have to beat the game, so you can't just get a level 100 and start like smashing faces at gyms and stuff. You have to actually play it, and then you get to. So like, your Pikachu that you've had since like, Pokemon Yellow, you can have it in Ruby, you can have it in Emerald, you can have it in Pearl, and then now you can have it in Sword and Shield. And
Yeah.
it's not game breaking at that point. If they allowed you to do it before the point of you beating the game of like following the story of whatever crime thing they do, because there's always something like some crime related thing you have to stop and you have to beat the Pokemon League. that would be game breaking. But at the point of once you beat the game, then you can do it. No longer game breaking. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm also with you. Is it's not. I'm gonna play the game and I'm gonna have fun. Yeah, it sucks. I can't get a Cubone in my game, but it's not gonna ruin Sword and Shield for me because I've been out of Pokemon. The last Pokemon game I played was Pearl, so I've been out that long. So I don't even know because there's two. Is there one generation between Pearl and now, Chris?
Good Lord,
Oh,
no!
God,
Diamond and Pearl
Kirby.
came out in 2007.
So how many generations am I behind?
There's Black and White, Sun and Moon.
And X,
X
and
and
Y.
Y.
So you've missed 3 generations.
Yeah, at this point, it would be too much for me to catch up. So I'm just gonna start fresh in a game that's self-contained.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Black and White was self-contained until you beat the Pokemon League. Then they had the National Dex unlock after that.
well, maybe they're gonna do that later. Maybe they just gotta. That is gonna be a lot of code too. Because how many Pokemon is that?
They have so much more processing power on a Switch, Tyler.
They do, but they also have to.
You gotta think
You would
about
also
storage.
have to completely. I mean, storage is fine, but you'd also have to redesign all the sprites and all the
They can use
animation.
the same sprites from Sun and Moon.
It's gonna look completely different. It's a whole new art style and everything.
Look, you're not going to change my mind.
I'm not trying to.
I'm talking
just,
to Tyler.
I'm not trying to change your mind. I don't really care. I'm saying for me, it's not gonna be a big game breaker because I'm
I
already
just wish
behind.
they would port over Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. That's all I wanted. That's all I want.
That would be sweet. That'd be pretty good. That would be easy to do. And here's the thing: would you put money on it if you could get Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time on your Switch? Would you pay for it?
Yeah, I would pay for it.
Yeah. See,
I'd pay $40 for both of them.
a piece or together?
Yes.
Wow.
just however they want to come over. Well, the way I look at it, an original N64 cartridge of Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask is going to run you, at least the last time I looked, was anywhere from like $20 to $35. And I mean, why not pay, that much at least to have it on the Switch, being able to play it anywhere you're at?
The thing that is gonna hurt me when I don't know. I keep saying I win, but I think it's more if I'm gonna buy a Switch or not. I know I said a past episode that Pokemon's gonna be the game to make me buy a Switch, but that's the only game I really want to play right now. Yeah, I mean, I probably would go back and play Breath of the Wild, maybe Mario Odyssey. Is Mario Odyssey as good as Mario 64?
No.
Yeah, see, like, if you could get Mario 64 on the Switch, yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah. Mario Sunshine.
Yeah, I feel like Nintendo's missing some money, like easy money. It's not even going to be that hard because all you got to do is take the game you've already made and put it on Switch.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's a lot more difficult than that.
Yeah,
but-
yeah. I mean, obviously, but it's not. I don't think it's going to be anywhere of. Well, it's just impossible. We can't do it.
Yeah. I don't know.
I
I
think if
just-
you're going to remaster it, yeah, it would take some work because that's going to be a lot of design work.
Right.
But if you
I mean, it's
leave it
like-
the same quality and just put it to where I can take it in this new system, I would be fine with that. Because Mario 64 looked good for back in the day, and it still holds up.
I mean, you can tell it released in like 2000 or 99, 98. I don't know, whenever it released, a long time ago. But it still looks really good. Like, it looks surprisingly good.
Yeah. I don't know. Nintendo, here's the thing. Nintendo's not hurting, so it doesn't matter what they do. Because all their new games have been hitting well. There's not been a single game that has hit the Switch and people are like, no, I don't really like that. Like, there are people that aren't big Stardew Valley people, but those people really liked Breath of the Wild or they really liked Mario Odyssey. And then you have the people that really like Brawl that might not care for the more story games like Breath of the Wild. But you're going to have some... Yeah, Ultimate, yeah. I'm behind on Super Smash 2, Lucas. Let's just bring it out in
Yeah.
the air. But I think you're gonna. It's more of a Venn diagram, like some people like other stuff. But they're not hurting, but they could be making more money if they did these things.
Yeah, I just wish they would release more like not more first party game, but like it's a lot of indie stuff that's going to the Switch. And I'm not the biggest indie game fan, so it's kind of hard for me to whenever like a Super Smash is not out or like even Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild, it's kind of hard for me to find other things to play.
Yeah.
I tried playing Pokemon Let's Go, and it was trash.
What didn't you like about it?
The fact that there were no like, I really didn't like that there was no random encounters. There was no like real battling except for the gyms. It was like the Pokemon Go thing where you just throw a Pokeball at it and it may catch it, it may not.
Yeah, I don't like
And
that either.
your entire party got XP if you caught a Pokemon. So it was like I got really over leveled really, really fast and it was kind of just boring. But
So I'm gonna transition, but it's still kind of similar because you said Pokemon Go. There's now a Harry Potter mobile game
Yeah.
similar to Pokemon Go. I've not played it and I don't know much about it, but one of the people in my friend group sent me a link to join it. Chris, you put your thumbs down. Did you try it?
No, it's literally Pokemon Go with a Harry Potter skin.
So what is the point of this game? Do you know?
You just run around and do stuff. It's literally the same thing as Pokemon Go.
yeah,
It's made by
It's
the same
just Harry
company.
Potter brand.
It's reskinned. It's the same game reskinned with Harry Potter.
yeah.
And you go like do events. You just like get rid of anomalies or something. It's a waste of time.
Says the guy that got kicked off of Pokemon Go for changing
Yeah,
his
for
GPS.
GPS spoofing because I wasn't gonna go to Tokyo and catch whatever Pokemon they got there only for me. Yeah, it's more fun to just collect them and spoof around.
I don't know.
Unapologetic.
The only game I've had fun of just like going around and doing stuff was geocaching, and even that got old a little bit because it was just difficult to go outside of my way to go get caches. I don't know. It's the
I'm going out of state next weekend to do it, but okay.
I mean, that's fine. Like that's your thing. Like I'm glad you enjoy it. It just got old to me. I did enjoy hanging out with you. That was one of the best parts about caching.
Going to Indianapolis.
That'll be fun. I hope you have a lot. Is it an event?
There's a Geo Tour that just got it's a new Geo Tour.
Nice. That'll be fun. Be careful. It's just the game's similar to that of where you like. My main aspect of like using my phone is to pass time when it's like when I'm inconvenienced by waiting. It's not of I'm going to entertain myself just with my phone. Therefore, I start going to like Pokemon Go or this Harry Potter Wizard World crap.
Wizards Unite.
Whatever the frick it is, I don't care. But that for me, I was watching Dr. Oz and people like saying, "Oh, you're addicted to your phone." The people that try like that do this stuff, I feel like are addicted to their phone because they're using their phone to entertain themselves. I don't do that with my phone. I text and I call, and if I'm sitting somewhere and I have to wait, I pull out and I'll scroll through Instagram or like play on my phone. That's the
Right.
point I'm at. I'm not, and like when Fortnite hit, mobile or PUBG, I'm not gonna play that. Why would I play that stuff on my phone? I feel like those people are just, I don't know. I feel like it's bad for your eyes too, because you're squinting the whole time, like looking from an inch away from your phone. I don't know.
How bad's your eyesight?
It's not that bad, but I mean,
I don't scroll through my phone with it 2 inches away from my nose.
no, when I scroll. But if you're playing PUBG or Fortnite, you gotta like snipe and stuff.
Yeah, I played PUBG on my phone. I didn't have to play it 2 inches away from my face.
I feel like I would. I feel like I'd miss some things.
The only time I ever played it, I played one game of PUBG on my phone. I got a chicken dinner and I uninstalled it.
Wow.
That was the only time I ever played.
It's the mobile gaming scene is just not for me.
Yeah, me
It's
neither.
not my deal. And if that is your deal, that's fine. Like I know Clash of Clans is still
No,
going strong, and there's
it's
people
not
that
okay. You should get over it.
Yeah, Greg.
wow, I didn't call anybody out.
I don't know. I'm just joking. I don't really care. Do what you want to do.
Yeah, I mean, do what you want to do. It's granted. I put in a bunch of money on a computer, and I play my computer. There's some people that just put a bunch of money into gyms on Clash of Clans. It's just whatever your prerogative is, and I'm glad there's something for everyone out there.
Yeah. So I started playing Peggle
What
on
the
my
heck is
phone.
that?
Peggle?
Yeah.
A it's like a Plinko game is the best way I can describe it. It's a popular game.
Oh, dear
Kirby, look
God.
it up. Uh, but
I'll
I think
relax.
the biggest thing that I hate about any mobile game is that you'll have like 5 lives and it's on like a timer. So if you fail 5 times, you have to wait an entire day basically to play again.
Yeah, those suck.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
That's what killed me about Clash of Clans is I had to wait a week to upgrade my town hall or whatever. I got
Yeah.
like that was dumb.
I think I played Clash of Clans for like 2 days, and I was like, "You're not playing anything. This is stupid."
Yeah. I mean, I the games that I play on my phone are a Brick Breaker game, and I play a couple word unscrabble not
Yeah,
or like it's like you have a circle of letters and you have to make different
yeah.
words with it. I like those
I've
because
tried some of those.
I'm not my vocabulary is not very wide and I'm not a grammatically correct person, so those help me with words because I'm like I've never heard that word. I'll go look it up because I'm like there is no way for me to understand or to have spelled that word other than randomly doing it. I don't know.
That's why I like reading. That's why, well, listening to books on Audible.
Yeah,
Shout out to Audible.
I wish we had them as a sponsor. A lot of podcasts have them as a sponsor.
Yeah, for real. I use Audible all the time. I
Man,
listened
we would
to
be
almost an
perfect
entire
for
book
it.
today.
I'm halfway through the second Game of Thrones book on Audible.
Use code
I-
BTS on the Audible app, and you'll get a free book.
Wait, we're on Audible?
No, we're not on freaking Audible. I wish.
I thought you said BTS.
I did. I was being sarcastic.
Oh, Glorb.
So I guess this episode is all about just people finding things they like. Because Chris found his Facebook thing.
Dude, I found my people.
Yeah.
Chris found his clan. Like that's
Just
his,
not drugs. Don't do drugs.
Yeah, don't do drugs. That can't. That's something that shouldn't make you happy. I guess their intended purpose is to make you feel good, but that should not be where you go to feel good.
Oh, speaking of drugs, I watched the first episode of Euphoria, the new HBO show.
That's with Zendaya, right?
Yeah,
Is it good?
it is graphic.
What do you mean by graphic?
It is graphic.
I need
There
more
is
descriptors.
a whole lot of nudity
Oh,
of the male and female genre.
I just
And
don't
I
know
just
about
watched
it.
the first episode and it was graphic.
I want to watch Barry and like a bunch of other HBO
Barry is
shows,
fantastic.
but that one, like Euphoria, is not on my list.
No, I don't think I'll continue on with it.
It's on a lot of YouTube ads, and I don't
Yeah.
know about. Like I like Zendaya in the newer Spider-Man movies, but I
Yeah.
would know. I don't know. I didn't watch Greatest Showman, so I don't know how she did in that. But is she
She-
good in Euphoria?
Yeah, she was good in Euphoria. It was just like they do a really good job of like there was a lot of because it's high school. They're in high school, and they do a really good job of like perfectly like the stereotype like jocks and the nerds and the loners and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Usually they always feel a little forced or a little like they never really get it right.
Yeah.
But this one, it's like a little too perfect. Like it's in a very exaggerated way. I'm not saying it's exactly like real life or anything like that. It's very exaggerated, but it's like I see these things and I see these people do these things, and I feel like I know people that would do these things, not to this extent, but like I don't know. It was just weird, but also very graphic.
Are you
But
on
Barry
drugs
is
right
awesome.
now?
Huh?
The way you described that, are you on drugs right now?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought I was pretty clear.
I I don't. It wasn't not clear, but it was definitely a tough thing to follow.
Okay.
But it's okay.
Okay. So they do a good job of making the people that's in the high school similar to people you could potentially relate to your real life.
Okay, that's better. I like that because it was condensed and to the point.
Yeah, I started rambling on.
The only I'm not big on high school shows or like shows that are supposed to be high schoolers because I don't know. I watched Sex Education and that was like nope, not gonna watch that anymore.
Yeah.
I didn't want to watch 13 Reason Why because I don't know. That stuff just weirds me out. I was glad to get out of high school. I don't want to go back and relive a show where I'm in high school.
Yeah.
The only show I watch that is kind of high school based is Stranger Things, and I'm so pumped for season 3 to come out.
Yeah, that was always like elementary school and middle school,
Yeah.
like the past couple of seasons.
But like
Or the past
so
two.
the shows I did like that were in high school, I liked them when up but before I got to high school, like Boy Meets World, Saved by the Bell.
I mean, all those are still great.
Yeah, they're still great. It's just I think it's where I saw them before
Yeah,
I
you
got to
have
high
like
school.
the idea of high school, and then once you got to high school, it wasn't like that.
Yeah, I'm just like, dang it. Why couldn't it be like Boy Meets World?
Yeah, Breakfast Club,
Yeah, oh my gosh, one of my favorite movies.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
There's another show that I didn't say. Oh yeah, the 70s show, that 70s show.
Yeah, I love that show.
That 70s show, Saved by the Bell, and Boy Meets World. I feel like there's another one I'm missing out. There's a high school like based show that I watched, but I don't remember it.
Oh, I finally watched Whiplash this past weekend.
I could have swore you watched that a long time ago, like when it came
I
out.
Nope. I've owned the movie for probably over 4 years, and I finally got around to watching
Well, let me
it.
tell you, J.K. Simmons, Miles Teller, great duo in that movie. I watched it with my parents. I figured that they're ignorant when it comes to movies. They're like, that wasn't very good. And I was like, that was a critically acclaimed. That was
Yeah,
a
it was
critically acclaimed
fantastic.
film, and it was great. I loved every bit moment of it.
Yeah.
And my parents were like, well, where's the good stuff, like explosions? I'm like, are you guys idiots? And that's
No,
when
I
I
watched
realized
it.
I'm a movie snob.
Yeah, I watched it with my mom. She really liked it, but she
your
liked.
your mom's on our level.
Yeah,
I don't want to
she-
seem like we've ascended, but we
No,
we don't
no.
watch movies just to pass time. We watch movies because it's an art. But it still makes me sound douchey when I say
Yeah,
that.
whenever you said it that way, I kind of cringed because it's like that's not why I watch them. I watch them because I enjoy them, but that's kind of why I enjoy them.
It's-
Like I like
yeah,
all the cinematography, and that's literally why I just changed my background to a shot from 2001: A Space Odyssey.
It sounds so bad and it makes me feel so bad about myself. But that's why I like movies. I know, and Chris makes fun of me because I enjoy movies so much. Like I have the cardboard stocks of like Baby Driver and Blade Runner 2049. But it reminds me of a good film that was shot really well. The color was there, or the soundtrack was like phenomenal. I don't know, it's just good. But oh my gosh, I found out Saturday Samantha hasn't watched Baby Driver, so I'm gonna watch it for like the 7th time sometime with her.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. Love that film. I was telling her about how whenever I stay with you, we always turn on Bell Bottoms by John Spencer and the Blues.
Explosion.
Explosion. Yeah,
think.
I couldn't think of his Experiment or Explosion, but yeah,
I think it's Explosion.
yeah.
I haven't listened to that song in a while. Probably since the last time you were up here.
Because when I wake up, I'm like, Alexa, or you have a Google. You have Google.
Yeah.
Google, play Bell Bottoms.
Yeah.
That's such a good
It's a
film.
good song. It's a
I
good get
own it.
hop song.
It was like my favorite Christmas gift. I got it from Greg. I got Blu-ray Baby Driver from Greg.
Mhm.
But yeah. Man, this
I want to
episode's
watch
just
Baby Driver now.
do it. We're about to end the episode. Go watch Baby Driver. Well, speaking of okay, so this episode was all about stuff you like. We're on episode 100 of Better Than Static. Hopefully you've liked most of the 100 episodes. Some, this one, hopefully like this one. As long as you enjoy some part of Better Than Static, you have been a joy to our life, because we don't do it for people. We do it to hang out with our friends, but we're glad that you enjoy it. We've enjoyed the comments you put on episode, just seeing the numbers go up on each episode. Thank you for helping us reach 100 episodes. If you don't like Better Than Static, go make sure you find something you do like, whether it be an ironic Facebook group, movies that are artistic, or I don't know what else we said that we liked in this episode, but go find something when we end this episode. Stay tuned for the promo for one of the shows from the Crossplay Compatible podcast network. Those guys always have a lot of good stuff. There's indie gaming podcasts. There's a podcast where a girl takes you through her history with games, which is cool. She interviews people from games. It's really fun. There's another podcast that's kind of like us, where you just hang out, talk with your friends. They're all great. And if you like this one, you like those. So stay tuned for that promo at the end of this show. Also, remember, no episode next week because I'll be out of the country. And hopefully we'll make it 101 episode at some point this summer. Gentlemen, thank you for the 100th episode and making it a good one. We will catch you guys next time. Hopefully this episode has been better than Static. Bye.
Peace.
If I find my way home,
Remember the first time you held a controller? That first cartridge you blew into so you could get that stinking game to work? What about your first comic you read? The first time you saw Star Wars, years and years and years ago? Now you're an adult, working full-time to provide for you and your family. But even after all of your hard work, you still make it your quest to spend time with your kids, hoping they find even the slightest interest in some of the things that you had grown up loving. Video games, movies, comics, My Little Ponies. Join me, Kyle Federline, every Wednesday morning on my quest as I discuss with guests what it's like to raise a kid and watch them take after some of our own interests as kids, or have no interest at all in the things that we had grown up loving. This is Parent Quest. Head on over to Anchor and ask me your questions, leave me a voice message, and follow me on Twitter at ParentQuestPod, Instagram and Facebook at ParentQuest.